Good morning, welcome back to a new video. I wanted to do a video with you doing like a getting loads done in one day type of video. My day, however, has taken a little bit of a turn. We've got a really busy week of us ahead of us planned. Before we go away, I have loads of work that I want to get done, and now suddenly I've got all these things popping up each day and they're cutting my work day short. For example, today our son is at uni, he's not feeling too great, and I want to take to him a little care package. I don't want to come into contact with him because we don't want to run the risk of testing positive if him or his friends have picked up anything at uni. So it's literally, I want to do a food shop, cook some chicken and just leave a bag for him to collect. So now into my day, I want to quickly bake a batch of cookies. I want to cook up some chicken to take him. He's missing home cooked meals, and I'm gonna get tonight's dinner ready as well. I'm gonna throw a dinner in the crock pot really quickly because I want us to have food later as well. So we're going to still do the getting loads done in one day, but there's going to be lots of other things thrown in as well. So I hope you enjoy this video. I need to really focus now to get my jobs all done today. Let me know if that sounds familiar, how when you have loads done, loads to do, and suddenly there's all these extra things that seem to manage to come into your day. Hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching. But first, we need coffee, and I'm on coffee duty. I'm gonna run this up to 8. So for tonight's dinner, I am making Spanish chicken. And I'm continuing on with the Shelftober, just using up stuff that we've got in the fridge, freezer, and cupboards. I'd bought Louis some frozen chicken breasts that you can cook from frozen for him to start practicing uni meals. And there's 3 left in the freezer that he hasn't used. And he wasn't that fussed with them, to be honest. So I've got the 3 small chicken breasts in here with an onion, some carrots, some garlic, and some chorizo. And I'm just going to add a tin of tomatoes, and that's used up a whole garlic clove that I'd a garlic bulb that I'd had left, used up some chorizo, and used up the remainder of the carrots as well, and cleared another little package from the freezer. Tin of tomatoes has gone in, and I've got loads of tomatoes in my fridge, so I've cut up a couple of large tomatoes, and I will cook that down, season it, and that will be yummy. I forgot my favourite bit. I've chopped up some potatoes to go in as well. And now coffee for me. Priorities. Dinner's on. I'm now going to prep Louis' food and then get into the studio. I do want to put the hoof around as well though first. Louis' food is now done. I'm now going to kill 2 birds with 1 stone. I really needed to finalise the recipe for the kit zine next month. I need to send that zine off to the printers this week. And I still hadn't finished the recipe. So I'm just doing it now. It's an idea that I had, adapted from a recipe that I already have. And it's something Louis will love. So I'm going to make up a double batch. Then I can take the photos for the zine, confirm the recipe, and I've got treats to take to Louis for later. And Aid is working on the kit PDFs that I need to send out today. So he's working on something for me too. So I've made the ones for my recipe, and as I made a double batch, I have made loads and loads of, can't really see, it's shadowing, mini scones, mini cheesy scones to take to Louis to uni. I've just been out and photographed these by the sunflowers for the zine. The timer is done, and we have cheesy knots for the zine, and then all these teeny mini Mickey cheese scones. They look cool, don't they? And Aid and I've tried them, and they're very, very nice. Oh my goodness, it's 25 to 11. I have spent all morning cooking. I have done so much. I've prepped so much for him. I just feel that he's my baby and he's not feeling great. Holly came home from uni at weekends, so if she wasn't feeling good, I could cook for her, and I'd always send her back with homemade things, so she had like homemade comforts. And I want to be able to do that for Louis as well. So we're just going to go and drop a load of stuff off for him later. So just a couple of hours taken out of my week is not the end of the world if it makes him feel happy. Anyway, I need to get myself sorted because we're going to be going to Winchester in about 3 hours, and I've got a hell of a list to get through. It's now going to be a case of prioritising the important things. This is all done. I'm glad I got up at 6 o'clock this morning. Aid has sorted the PDFs. He's done that for me. And I'm just uploading that video. And I made my recipe, which was really important. I think today I'm going to focus on the zines. That's the most important thing to me. I'm out of the studio. I think I need to change the name of this vlog as I've had so many interruptions today. Anyway, I'm super proud of Aid. He's just done something today that he's never done before. We bought a new GoPro just before COVID and we haven't used it. And it's now...
Can I just say it was meant for Disney, for rides and things like that?
Yeah, it was meant for the rides. Obviously we haven't used it. And now there's a new version that's come out that he really, really wants. It's more suitable for what we want.
Better and things like that.
And he just went onto Facebook last night.
Selling groups,
yeah, in
things
the
like that?
Facebook Marketplace, and he sold it this morning. I'm so proud of him. And you got a really good price for it. We've just been and dropped it off. He wanted me to come with him.
It was only down the road, wasn't it?
It was, yeah. Yeah, just literally 10-minute drive from us.
You might find there's not going to be anything left at home now.
Why?
We'll sell everything.
Oh, Aiden now wants to sell everything. It was so easy. Sorry, it's really, really sunny. I used to sell on eBay all the time, years and years and years ago when the kids were younger. I haven't sold anything for ages. I'm really proud of you. And he's already ordered the new GoPro, but it's actually with your birthday money as well, because the new GoPro is actually cheaper than the one we had.
Yeah.
It's paid for it.
Yeah.
So, and that should hopefully be here before our Disney trip. I don't think today's going to be that productive day that I thought it was going to be. And I've made the most of the time though, and I've been working in the car. I cannot believe today. What is the time even now? It is now 12 o'clock. Right, I'm going to be realistic about this list because I'm not going to get everything done. I am going to take off all the home jobs. I'm not going to get any housework done. I'm not going to clean out my fridge. I am also going to move some things over to tomorrow and have a much smaller list. Then that way I don't feel rubbish when I don't get everything done. Got an hour before we need to go. We haven't actually eaten apart from a couple of those little cheesy scones. I've just dished up some of the Spanish stew. It smells amazing. I haven't even seasoned it. We've got enough to have a small bowl each now. I'm going to have this at my desk because I can't really take a lunch break as we're taking a couple of hours out in a bit. And then we've got enough for when we get back tonight. This looks and smells so delicious. I had no idea that my day would end up turning out like it has today when I made this, and I'm so glad now that I was so organised and I made dinner. I accept defeat. This is what I've ended up doing. It's 2 o'clock. Holly's just called. My daughter, she's been on the phone for about 20 minutes catching up with me, so I couldn't say, no, I can't speak. So that's what I've done. I've added a couple of extra things, like I've ended up doing the scones, which I hadn't planned, so I've popped them on and marked them off just so it looks like I've done a little bit extra. And anything that wasn't desperate today, I've crossed off. I am, however, going to come back later and continue with my list and see what else I can get done. Sometimes, as much as work is really, really important, other things have to take priority. So don't beat yourself up about it. It's been a very, very busy day. It's 7:15. We got back here at 5. We did the shopping. We gave Louis his bits and pieces. We've come back. The US are opening their borders to us. It's been a really, really crazy day. And I've come home, and the last couple of hours I've been working like crazy on my list, and I've done quite a lot. And to be honest, everything that was urgent for today has been done, and that's the main thing. The other bits and pieces I'm going to push over to tomorrow. I'm going to finish work. I'm not going to work anymore. And we're going to have a cozy evening. I'm glad I've got dinner sorted, so all is good. So I'm glad I didn't stress, and I'm just going to be happy with what I've achieved today, considering the circumstances. And I'm happy with the priorities that I made. Sometimes things just don't go to plan. I hope you've enjoyed this vlog and hanging out with me today. Let me know if you have a to-do list every day. Do you stick to your to-do list? And if you can't get things crossed off, do you move them over to the next day? What do you do? How do you deal with things when suddenly your day goes completely pear-shaped? Let me know how you deal with it. Thank you for watching. I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Take care. Bye.